Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk with you about some of the things that we parents do that prevents children from growing into a confident child. Children ask us to do things for them. To bring their jacket, for example, to bring their shoes, to put on their shoes. I know that these are not hard things to do, but children will learn to expect everything to be done for them if we do them all the time. Now, if you have a child that is the age of 5 and another one that is the age of 8, do not expect that the 5-year-old to behave the same that his older brother or older sister will. Sometimes we forget that they are smaller. Just remember this. Do not compare children of different ages. Now, how many of you let the child to do what the child wants to do? How many of you let the child to clean the plates and put them back? To tidy his clothes and put them back? To clean with you? To hoover the room? To dress in a way that you don't agree? How many of you will let the child do these things? Most of the time, we don't let them because we are afraid that they might break those plates, right? Or that they won't hoover properly, or they will make a mess in their wardrobe, right? But what we are actually doing when we do not allow them to do these things is that we are killing their desire to spend time with us, to help us, to feel that they are useful. Now, we normally praise children when they do what we tell them to do, when they behave the way that we want, isn't it? But when they are playing, when they want to jump, when they break a plate, when they tidy their clothes in a way that is not necessarily very nice, when they want to help you to wash the dishes, do you praise them for their initiative? Do you encourage them to do these kind of things? Do you offer this freedom? The more freedom you give, the more they will trust themselves and have this belief that I can do this, I can do things. This way, if we allow them to do these things, when he will grow up, the child or them will do only the things that they love, that they wish, and they won't try to please anyone. This doesn't mean that they won't respect others. It's just that they will have the bravery to choose and do what is the best for them. And we parents can learn from our children things that we have forgotten. Observe the way they see life. Just watch a 4-year-old girl or a 4-year-old boy. They don't care what other children say about them, the way they dress, how their hair looks like. They don't want to impress anyone. The only people they want to impress is us parents. They want to show us how good they are. Now, if children are always encouraged to try new things, then we can observe that they have the bravery to try new things without feeling intimidated by others around them. Now, what are the things that we do that stops children from growing into a confident child? Some of the things. We don't let our children to experience risks. We rescue them too quickly. Our children are able to resolve many situations without our help. In fact, have you noticed that the more you help your children or your child, the more they are coming to ask for help? And I'm not saying that we should not help them at all. What I'm saying is that we should let them first to try and find the solution themselves. Afterwards, explain to children a different, maybe a better way the problem can be solved. Another thing that we do is that we are getting angry too easily. When we ignore or disagree with the weak attitude or behavior from the children will eventually learn to cheat, to exaggerate, to lie in order to avoid difficult reality. Another thing that we do is that we don't share with them our past experiences, our past failures and mistakes. And children need to hear that we have encountered mistakes, that we failed at things. Because if we share with them, then they will know that they don't have to be perfect. So share with them the relevant mistakes you made when you were the same age, in a way that helps them learn to make good choices, decisions. Another thing that we do is that we don't apply what we are telling them to do. As parents, it is our responsibility to model the life that we want our children to live. So we need to teach them to be responsible for their words, for their actions, for their reactions, for their decisions. Children most of the time do what we do, not what we tell them to do. So the most important thing that we can do when they are small is to let them express themselves the way that they want. For example, to choose their own clothes. So stop influencing them. Let them be themselves, to form their own style, to get to know themselves better. As parents, what we need to do is to love them unconditionally, to encourage them to try new things, to let them fail, let them make mistakes, to let them create their own qualities and uniqueness. This is the way that a child becomes more confident. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope these ideas are going to be useful to you. Bye.